Greetings from Zimbabwe. It's day 3 of action at the CAF Under-17 Girls Gift to the Girls Integrated Football Tournament Zimbabwe 2025. We are at Ngoni Stadium, just outside of Harare, 40 kilometers to the southwest, and it's a beautiful day today. Clear blue skies, heavy rains last night, but lovely warm sunny conditions. Day 3 of action. It's another double header. TV and the COSAFA YouTube channel. The pitch is looking good. It is a bit wet, so today it's a double header again. Free to come along and watch if you're in or around Norton or Harare. Otjiwarongo Sports Academy against Mamelodi Sundowns. First up, midday local time, 3 p.m. local time. Popoma Sports Academy against Luenga Academy at the Moors and Ngoni Stadium in Norton. Goals aplenty so far. Dignitaries are already in the stadium. It's a nice compact facility. The pitch good, but a bit wet, as I say. Felix Tango Arima, Zimbabwe's greatest referee of all time, centre of your picture. To his left, Norman Matamera, also from Zimbabwe. He's the match commissioner. We've got the technical study group here as well, evaluating all of the games. And there's been so much happening. Yesterday was a rest day, but it was a special day for the girls, the Goal Getters program, which was to highlight the importance of the HPV virus against cervical cancer. I'll tell you more about that in a bit as well, but the teams are ready to come on. Otjiwarongo against Mamelodi Sundowns. It's Otjiwarongo in the white, only making one change despite losing 12-0 to Popoma. Just one change too for Sundowns. So this is the beautiful town of Norton. Beautiful hills all around here. It's a football-loving community as well. It's a fairly new town that's grown over the last couple of decades. Many people do commute from Norton to Harare and come back, taking on the quite tricky traffic to get there and to get back. So Otjiwarongo very much outplayed by Popoma. The final round of group games in Group A will see Sundowns against Popoma. Sundowns with a big technical bench fitness trainer. Their warm-up was first focused a lot on stretching, and we'd expect them as one of Africa's most decorated clubs, and Southern Africa's most successful, to be the favourites really. But Popoma's statement win means when they meet in the last game in this group, it's going to be really interesting. Just waiting for the nod to come on. 5 minutes to kick off here at the Ngoni Stadium. Otjiwarongo is 200 kilometers to the north of Windhoek. It's a good project that they have, and it's been really great so far, the opening 3 days of this tournament, as well as the football. Other programs are happening around on the sidelines, including media officers training, the HPV vaccine focus yesterday. Referees program as well, 5 days ahead of the tournament, and we've got referees as young as 19 here. So waiting for the teams to come on. And Otjiwarongo are going to be playing in a 3-4-3 formation as they try to contain Mamelodi Sundowns, who are sure to be difficult. Interestingly though, against Luwinga in their opening game for Sundowns, Luwinga had the upper hand in the first 15-20 minutes of the match. Right then, we are good to go. This is match 1 on day 3 of action at the CAF Under-17 Girls Integrated Football Tournament, Zimbabwe hosting. Having hosted the COSAFA Men's Under-17 at this same venue back in September, which was a fantastic success. So the teams are going to come on to the CAF anthem. Lining up here at the Ngoni Stadium in Norton. And Otjiwarongo Sports Academy, they are the home team, technically, against Mamelodi Sundowns of South Africa. And we've had so many goals in this tournament so far. Justina is the captain for Otjiwarongo. She's playing in defence, Justina Mashitwanai. And Sundowns with the 2 players in the senior team, Otjiwarongo. Their first trip outside of the country. So Katleho Malebana, the captain, and Sandra Mugwara, both with the Sundowns seniors. Youthful faces there. Yeah, the Otjiwarongo lineup.
Captain, let's go. Let's hurry up.
So 2 rest days they've had, back in action now, just 1 change in their squad, or in their starting 11. Sundowns just the 1 change as well. So Ngumalo comes in to the starting lineup today. And the blonde hair there is Tandekile Mhlanga. She's playing in defence. Sundowns coached by Rhoda Mulaudzi, and Otjiwarongo coached by Job Kachamise.
Let's go. Let's go. This side. Hurry up, girls.
Good war cry from Sundowns. So Otjiwarongo are going to defend the goal to our right, attacking to the left. Job Kachavise is the coach for Otjiwarongo. There's their war cry, not as loud as that of Sundowns. Great experience for these girls at the 2nd edition of this tournament. So watch out for Sandra Mugwara, number 11. She got a goal in the first game. Number 10, Katleho Malebana, the captain. Angelique Mohatle She got 2 goals in the first game as Mamelodi Sundowns kick us off here at the Moors and Ngoni Stadium. Chance for a very early goal, and they have got a goal within seconds. Wow. They have scored inside 15 seconds. Surely one of the fastest goals in COSAFA history. Sandra Mugwara gets her 2nd goal of the tournament. Oh, wow. Sandra Mugwara fancied her chances from a very acute angle. And she scores in the first minute. Look at that. Long ball forward. You got 4 girls in the box there. She's gone past all of them. That's a really difficult finish there. Keeper's got the near post covered. And Sandra Mugwara makes it Otjiwarongo 0, Mamelodi Sundowns 1. How about that then? There she is, Sandra Mugwara, who's got Zimbabwean parents, so she could turn out to be a bit of a fan favourite here in Zimbabwe. Technically, that was superb. Such an acute angle. Otjiwarongo shipping 12 goals against Mpopoma in their opening match. Now they've really got to concentrate. They've got to keep it tight at the back. The defenders might have thought they'd done enough as Mugwara had to go right down by the byline. But what a beautiful finish that was. So Mhlanga to take the throw for Sundowns. Mugwara, who got the goal. Pace down the left we saw from her. And here she is again, Sandra Mugwara, one of the 2 players who are with the senior team. And they won the title just a few days ago as well. Testing the keeper. Chiweza in goal for Otjiwarongo. And goal difference could be a factor here. I'm sure that'll be part of the strategy for Sundowns to win this by as big a margin as possible, because should they draw with Mpopoma in that final group game, it will come down to goal difference, most likely, assuming Mpopoma win later. And so they got to try and target the 12 goals that Mpopoma scored against Otjiwarongo. Stabile Kamwande at right back. That's Malebana, the captain in the bright orange boots. Is she onside here? Kamwande overlapping at right back. Sandra Mugwara is playing as a very attacking left-sided midfielder. It's a 4-4-2 that Sundowns are in, with a diamond anchored by Malebana, the captain. That's a poor clearance under pressure unnecessarily. Mugwara, they got to watch her obviously. Chance to make it 2 with the effort there coming in from Mhlatla, from a Mohatle. She's the number 17 who got 2 goals in the first match. So Sundowns with Unati and Ndlovu in goal. Kamwande's the right back, and Mhlanga playing at left back with the blonde hair. The centre backs are Michaela Swartz. That is Swartz who makes the clearance. Busisiwe Mukwena, number 5. And then in midfield, Angelica Mohatle. She's the attacking midfielder in that diamond formation, anchored by Malebana. Here she comes again, Mugwara. Was a foul, says the referee. Referee is from Lesotho. Matapelo Morake, the assistants from Zimbabwe and Botswana. 4th official from Malawi. Match commissioner is Zimbabwe's veteran Norman Matemera. That's Sandra Mugwara, the scorer, looking like more than a handful as she scored about 15 seconds into the game. And it looks like they want to dominate possession, Sundowns as well, passing the ball around nicely. Here's Mhlanga. Mugwara. Good ball from Sandra Mugwara. Mohatle. This is going to be a dangerous partnership. It's back to Maguire, and she's able to leave it there to Machlalu. Hits the crossbar. Swift move forward from Mamelodi Sundowns. Zizipo Machlalu hits the bar. It's been all Sundowns in these opening 5 minutes. Maguire scoring before Otjiwarongo had even had a touch of the ball. There we are as they pressed forward to Kamwande. She laid it out there to Mohlatle. Kamwande then gets the crossover, and keeper does enough there. Corner to Mamelodi Sundowns. It's a Group A action, match day 3 at the CAF Under-17 Girls Gift Tournament here in Zimbabwe. There's the captain, Katlehlo Malebana, who plays for the senior team. Such a strong outfit, as you'd expect, Mamelodi Sundowns. Malebana, well taken too. Mhlanga. Dangerous ball, Maguire. She was onside. And they're slicing their way through the Otjiwarongo defence at will in these early minutes. Mamelodi Sundowns. 14 there. That's Nsovo Mumalo, nicknamed So-So. Kamwande. Mohatle is looking really good, the 17 for Sundowns. They'll try to come away. Shihama. Haven't had any action in the other half though. The pitch is pretty wet because it rained and rained all night here in Norton and in Harare as well. But there's no rain forecast today. It's going to be sunny all day, so the pitch will dry out. A good work there. A precise cross as Kamwanda is there once again. Sandra Maguire, who got the goal in the early seconds. What a player she looks like. Great technical ability to score from such an acute angle. So the other end of the pitch has got more water. There's a few puddles there. The ground staff did their best to deal with it. This half of the pitch is better, but it's going to be drying up fairly quickly with this hot sunshine here. 28 degrees is the forecast maximum today for Norton. That's tidied up by Mokwena. Maguire very comfortable with the ball. Mamelodi Sundowns. Malebana, the captain. Swartz. Kamwande impressing. Mohatle. Malebana. Now in space is Mhlanga. Now here's a chance to break if she has got the legs. Chirongo. That one peters out. Lady Kaipas is the main striker for Otjiwarongo. Malebana is controlling things in midfield for Mamelodi Sundowns. Mokwena. That's one well. Bernardine Chirongo. But having to contain pressure. Just trying to settle here, Otjiwarongo. So yesterday was a rest day, but it was a big day. There was the Goal Getters program, which took place in Harare at Heritage School, where the teams are staying, and it was a special focus on HPV vaccine, the human papilloma virus, and to highlight the importance of vaccination against cervical cancer. So this was funded by UEFA, by CAF, also there, also Gavi, one of the partners for this, Zimbabwe's Ministry of Health as well, and Eni Aluko, the England and Chelsea great, was there, along with Amanda Tlamini, the Banyana legend. Couldn't get that one away. That's where the ground is really wet, just outside the box there. So it was a bit difficult for Otjiwarongo to control. Here's Swartz to Kamwande. Malebana, deep-lying midfielder, controlling things. She wants to go long. Muguaro's out on the left. Here's Mohatle. Kamwande overlaps once more. Sundowns looking strong. Mohatle. Malebana. It's a teasing ball. Muguara won't be able to collect it in time. But she wasn't far off. Sandra Muguara scored seconds into the game. Good run down the left and a very precise finish from an acute angle. Bunati and Lovu in goal for Sundowns. It's a Metura Chiweza in goal for Otjiwarongo. Malebana's going to dispatch this corner. 11 minutes played here. Sundowns a goal to the good. It's a decent one. Any takers, but that's a way off target from Mhlatlo. So it's a double header today. Popoma Sports Academy in game 2 against from Zimbabwe against Luenga Academy of Malawi. Gentle breeze here, otherwise really hot, 28 degrees. It was a midday kickoff, so it's in the heat of the day this, as they come with Mhlanga. Muguara does well. Malebana spraying balls in all directions. Kamwande, I think she thought about it there. Kamwande again. Captain is going to try from range, and worth a try as well. It took a little bit of an awkward bounce there, the Katlelo Malebana effort. Malebana again, getting so much of the ball. Mohatle's got pace. Angelique Mohatle, chance for 2 here. Muguara smashes it in. It's 2 on 13 minutes. Sandra Muguara. She now has 3 goals at the tournament. Showing why she's good enough to be in the Sundowns seniors. It was a great run down the right to Mohatle. Good work from her. It is Sundowns with a 2-0 lead. So what's the target here then? Given that Popoma were 12-0 winners in their opener. That's a knock on the ankle there for Mhlanga. She's nicknamed Sticks, blonde-haired Tandakile Mhlanga. Leaves it for Malebana. They'll push lots of girls up around the edge of the box. Malebana. Intervention there from Queen Klute, one of the taller players for Otjiwarongo. She's actually playing as a left winger, but is having to join in with the defending. Is Queen Klute. Decent ball over. Muguara was ready to fire again. Keeper doesn't take that well. It's 3. They lead 3-0 already. This time it's Leseho Tsatsi with a goal. 15 minutes in, it's a 3-0 lead for Mamelodi Sundowns. Lovely ball over that was. Edge of the box, keeper had to stop it with her legs and is punished for the spill. Leseo Tsatsi gets on the score sheet. That's her first goal of the tournament. Swartz now for Sundowns. As I say, goal difference could be a very big factor in this group. The chances are that when Sundowns meet Mpopoma Queens on Sunday, that could actually almost be the title decider, because this group looks slightly stronger than Group B. As that's an injury. Is okay there, Mhlahlo. So they're likely to go into Sunday's game with 6 points each, Mpopoma and Sundowns, and then the winner would top the group and the group winners go into the final direct. So there's no semi-finals in the format here. But if they draw that game, then it's going to be about goal difference. So fans are trickling in. It's free to watch the action here at the Moors Ngoni Stadium in Norton. Bring an umbrella is a wise advice. And not for rain this afternoon, but for the sun, because it is scorching hot. Sundowns lead 3-0, putting themselves under pressure. They really look hungry for goals. Mumalo, one of the forwards, not scoring as yet today. Swartz, the centre-back, ventures forward. Only leave one girl back as they want more goals here. Mukwara, underside of the crossbar. Did that cross the line? No, says the assistant referee. That was tight. Can they get it away? Sandra Mukwara, they have still not dealt with it. Still a chance for 4 here. Mukwara once more, and the keeper spills again, looking so suspect. Mukwara again into a forest of legs. Still she goes, and she gets a hat-trick 18 minutes into the game. Sandra Mukwara, desperate defending there from Otjiwarongo. 4 goals now at the tournament. Joint top scorer, which she has a Kumalo of Mpopoma. Yeah, but they just could not get the ball out of the box, Otjiwarongo. Here she goes, first time, comes back to her and smashes it in. Sandra Mukwara, wow. A hat-trick 18 minutes into the game. Could well be making COSAFA history, I would suspect. That must be one of the fastest goals ever in a COSAFA match. It was only about 15 seconds in, and it must be one of the earliest hat-tricks ever in a COSAFA match. Comes again, Sandra Mukwara. Is there more here? That was wasted by Mhlahlo. Zizipo Mhlahlo. She's had chances. Corner to be taken by Malebana, the captain. So 4-0 it is. Queen Klute is the player who needs a little bit of attention. We are coming to you live from the Moors Ngoni Stadium in Norton in Zimbabwe. Second edition of the CAF Under-17 Girls Gift Tournament. The first was in January in East Africa. It's likely to head to West Africa next year, either to WAFU A or WAFU B zone. Malebana swings it over. They are struggling to clear their lines, Otjiwarongo. We're in trouble again. Mklatlo now roams across. Mklatlo. This is the centre-back Mokoena. Malebana, the captain, continues to dictate the play. Tsatsi now. Still she goes, and she has made it 5. Lesotho Tsatsi. That's her second goal. 2 for Tsatsi, 3 for Mugwara. The Sundowns are making it look really easy. Well, that was good work. Sharp finish. 21 minutes played. It is a goal harvest, a brace for Lesotho Tsatsi, a hat-trick for Sandra Mugwara. Not even halfway through the first half. Malebana, lovely passing and dictating of the play that we're seeing from her. Going to test the keeper once again. Mklatlo. Torrid time so far for Unati and Lovu and the whole defence and the whole team really. But getting a chance to play against Mamelodi Sundowns. Wonderful experience. Malebana, as usual, will take the corner. Tsatsi is on a hat-trick. Swartz comes up for this one. Malebana. It's almost going straight in. There's a foul committed. Doesn't look good. Yeah, so the medics will come and have a look. It's been desperate defending pretty much throughout for Otjiwarongo. They haven't had the ball in the final third at all in the game. All the plays taken place in this half besides just a few seconds. That doesn't look good at all. So our dignitaries here today. Felix Tango Arima, Norman Matemera. Also Sue Detom, the CAF Executive Director, she's here as well. Felix Tango Arima, refereeing expert. COSAFA trainer, CAF trainer, he's heading to the Africa Cup of Nations. If not tonight, tomorrow, I think, where he'll be in action there with refereeing, overseeing. There's going to be a substitution. So it's 10 for 11. As they go again with Mugwaru, and it's 4 goals for Sandra Mugwaru, and that makes half a dozen. Sandra's now the tournament top scorer with 5. This time from outside the box. Keeper doesn't even dive for it there. Looking rather like their morale has been sapped now. Otjiwarongo. As they menace forward once more. Mohatle. Anyway, will do in terms of getting the ball out of the box. Just confirming that substitution. Genevieve Gaingob is on. for Marianne van Veek. So Sundowns leading by 6-0, 4 for Sandra Mukwara, 2 for Lesehu Tsatsi. It's another dangerous looking corner. They've got to get it away again. Mukwara did try and poke it in. And that's put wide by Swartz. Michaela Swartz with an opportunity. Sundowns 6, Otjiwarongo 0. Coach there is Job Kachavise. In more danger for them to deal with. Off the line, and they survive again. Still under pressure. Now Elabana. Clearance came from the captain, Justina. They menace once more. Foul committed. Chance for Otjiwarongo to breathe a little. It's been intense. The goals came from the first minute onwards. So Sandra Mukwara with 4 of them. Added to her goal in the first game against Luinga makes it 5 altogether. Mukwara wins that tussle against 2 opponents. Here's Swartz. Swartz with quite a bit of space. Lovely lay on that to Kamwande. Kamwande, she did keep it in, and a corner has been won. Number 20 at the back there is Rejoice. All looking comfortable on the Mamelodi Sundowns bench. Malebana, another well-placed one. That looked easier to score than to miss. That's for the centre-back who had the chance there, Busisiwe Mukwena. She could have got herself a goal. Swartz goes from range. This is dangerous once again. On for her hat-trick, Tsatsi. Mukwara doing enough to repel that, but the pressure will come again. Oh, that's a fantastic goal. That's from Katleto Malebana. That's 7. Katleto Malebana. In the 29th minute, it is 7-0 to Sundowns against Otjiwarongo. It's been so difficult for Otjiwarongo to clear it away. Oh, beautiful that, left-footed. No chance for the keeper. It's Otjiwarongo Sports Academy 0, Mamelodi Sundowns 7. Here at the CAF Gift under 17. Well, the Sundowns defenders haven't had anything to do apart from when they've come up to join in with attacks. The wing-backs doing plenty of forward moves. Here is the left-back, Mhlanga. And the centre-backs have come up for set pieces now and then. That's Mukwena, Swartz. In the sunshine here in Norton, in Zimbabwe. Won't be able to get there on this occasion, Mohatle. So we played half an hour here. It's day 3 of action at the tournament. Sundowns scoring just a few seconds in through Sandra Mugwara, who has 4 goals in the game now. Leseho Tsatsi with 2 and Katleho Malebana with 1. An incredible 7-0 lead. The team from Namibia having lost 12-0 in their opener to Zimbabwe's Popoma Sports Academy. So Sunday's game between Sundowns and Popoma, a potential blockbuster. Malebana to take this. Malebana, nice curl on it. Again, they're going to need to clear, and the keeper has fluffed terribly there. It's 8. It's 8 goals. Mohatle. She gets her first goal of the game and her 3rd of the tournament. It's now 8-0 to Sundowns. Goalkeeping error. Once again, the defence is just overpowered. And she was slow to get there. That was Unati and Lovu. Otjiwarongo, only 1 change from the first game, which they lost 12-0. Might be time for the coach to think of 1 or 2 changes. Mokwena, that's the scorer. Mohatle. Swartz. So much success in Africa for Mamelodi Sundowns. They've been at the CAF Women's Champions League. Malebana. That time, that's not a good ball from her, but she's been great with her spraying of the ball in midfield. Sundowns lead 8-0. Goals are plenty. Getting 2 rest days in between games. They're back on Sunday. Our Sundowns against Popoma of Zimbabwe. That's badly distributed. Malebana. This time it's a great save from keeper Unati and Lovu. She did well there. Malebana feeling she could have had her brace. Here's Mugwara. Sandra Mugwara. Good square ball. Malebana. Oh, that's beautiful. In between the 2 defenders, they've worked this so well. Can Sundowns finish this off? Malebana runs into 2 opponents. Mugwara now. And Bernardine Chirongo tries to get the ball out of the danger zone. Malebana. Swartz. Michaela Swartz pushes up. Kamwande. There's been no resistance from Otjiwarongo. And they're looking tired already, to be honest. Swartz again. And once more, it's been only a few seconds the ball has been in the other half. We're able to get there for that one. Malebana. But showing her class and showing why she is good enough to be in the senior team, Katleho Malebana. Really impressive. So a few fans trickling in to watch the action. It's a free double headers every day as well. And it's a beautiful day, hot with a bit of gentle breeze at the moment. Mokoena, Sundowns, an incredible 8-goal lead with 10 minutes to go to the break. Michaela Swartz. Umalo. Mutlanga gets past the opponent. It's Mutlanga. That's a good block. Rejoice getting in the way. Playing at left back and doing lots of overlapping runs because she hasn't had any defending to do really. Tandekile Mutlanga. Malebana, the captain again, will take the set piece for Mamelodi Sundowns. That's not her best, Malebana. Is there a break on here? No, doesn't look like it. Again, she controls play so well, does Malebana. Mhlanga, Mokoena. Swartz overlap once again from Kamwande. Good work rate from her in this first half. Umalo earns a throw-in. Malebana. Getting in such good places is Kamwande, Sandra Maguara. Could this be a ninth? Scuffed the shot there, did Ngumalo. After this, 3 p.m. local time, Popoma Sports Academy of Zimbabwe in action against Luwenga of Malawi, which is going to be a really interesting contest. Flagged for a foul by the near side assistant. The girls from Namibia having a tough time. I think their next game should be much more evenly balanced when they play Luwenga. Sundowns lead by 8-0, 7 minutes to go to half-time. So there was a media officers training workshop as well on the sidelines of this tournament where there's so much happening, as Zimbabweans were trained by CAF, including the media officer of Scotland, the Zimbabwe men's champions, crowned champions a few weeks ago in their debut season. They'll be going into the CAF Champions League. You can see the video on the CAF YouTube channel on the media officers workshop. The Scotland media officer saying it was really invaluable as they're going into CAF competition next season. Here's an effort from Otjiwarongo. That's their first goal attempt of the game. Also on the COSAFA YouTube page you can watch the feature on the Goal Getters program that was on yesterday, highlighting the importance of the HPV vaccine with Eni Aluko. You can see a clip of her, the former England women's team star who played for Chelsea, and Amanda Dlamini, the former South Africa national team captain. Stretcher is required again here. 5 minutes to the break. So, as it stands, Sundowns are going to surpass Popoma's 12-0 win over Otjiwarongo if they keep the goals coming at this rate. I think they probably will keep up the intensity, knowing that this group could come down to goal difference with Popoma. The pitch has dried up a bit there. That's where it was very wet an hour or so ago, but the ground staff did their best. And the sun and the breeze helping to dry out the pitch as well. So the Popoma goalkeeper needing some attention, Unati and Lovu. Well, she's had a tough time. Some of the shots she didn't even go for. It's been physically demanding for her. So for Otjiwarongo, a few words from Coach Job Kachavise. The captain there, Justina, she's in defence. Lady Kaipas is the centre striker, but they haven't generated a proper move forward. We saw that long shot just now, which is the only goal attempt at all. And Sundowns looking very comfortable. Very comfortable indeed. Malebanda, the captain, is number 10. Still needing some attention, so we'll see if she's able to continue. She looks okay. So Matura Chiweze in goal for Otjiwarongo. She is up on her feet. Her counterpart Unati and Lovu goes back to her goal, having joined in that conference with the other Sundowns players and the coach, Rhoda Mulaudzi. But it's been a very easy first half for the Sundowns defence. 4 goals for Sandra Mukwara, 2 for Angelique Motlatle, 2 for Lesehu Tsatsi, I should say, 1 for Motlatle and 1 for Malebela. That's Mukwara. Got good pace, control and precision as well. Swartz to Mukwena. They can build it up again. Malebana wants to go all the way. Great run that was from Tsatsi. Lesehu Tsatsi could have grabbed her hat-trick there. There was a gift-wrapped opportunity. The pace of Sundowns is way too much for Otjiwarongo. Oh, they've given it straight away to the opposition, and that is going to be goal number 9. That's beautiful from Katlehlo Malebana. I think she capitalised on the injury to keeper Chiweza and thought she would test her. That's 2 goals for the captain, Malebana. It was class really, because it was quite a way out. But because the keeper, Matura Chiweze, is not looking great physically and has just been shaky throughout, she thought it was worth a try, and indeed it was. Mohatle. 2 goals for the captain, Malebana. That's a probing pass, Mukwara. She has got the legs, Sandra Mukwara. And she wins it back as well, Mukwara. Playing with determination, Tsatsi. It's a domination here. Otjiwarongo will get it away, but not very far. Who's going to have a go here? Tsatsi. Lesehu Tsatsi didn't get enough power on it that time. 9-0, the Sundowns lead. We'll see how much stoppage time we'll get, because there were several breaks for medical attention. Might get 3 or so. Mhlanga. Tsatsi goes. 2-minute stoppage time. Shot is on target. Still it's not dealt with this time though. Chiweza will jump on the ball. So only 2 minutes of stoppage time. We've had a half a minute already. You want your goalkeeper to get more clearance if you're not playing it up from the back. She's not getting enough distance on her clearances, Chiweza. Mhlanga. She's been really good. Mukwara. And that's well won by Joydi Kudze. Nearly managed a forward move in the opposition half, did Otjiwarongo. But Malebana, Mohatle. Malebana, precise, beautiful passing we're seeing from her. Malebana, the playmaker, once more. Do we get another before half-time? Decent chance, but Tsatsi couldn't make contact. That's the half-time whistle. Mamelodi Sundowns, an incredible 9-0 lead over Otjiwarongo with 4 goals for Sandra Mukwara, the number 11 there, who got the opener just a few seconds into the game. Leseho Tsatsi with 2 goals, Karatleho Malebana with 2, and 1 for Angelica Mohatle. Half-time here in Zimbabwe. Otjiwarongo Sports Academy 0, Mamelodi Sundowns 9. You can join us for second half action here at Ngoni Stadium in Norton. for Sundowns is Princess Shongwe, replacing Zizipo Mhlatlo, the number 22. So both teams are opting to make a change at the start of the second half. We checked the time of that first goal, scored by Sandra Mugwaru, and it took just 9 seconds. The goal came after 9 seconds, which could well be the fastest goal in COSAFA history. That's one for the statisticians. That runs past Mugwaru. She can't make contact, but she's determined, and she does win a lot of these challenges. Here she goes, Sandra Mugwaru. That's the substitute, Princess Shongwe. Oh, 52 seconds into the second half, Princess Shongwe takes it up to double figures after less than a minute on the pitch. Wow, talk about an impact sub. Princess Shongwe makes her presence felt straight away. It's Sundowns 10, Otjiwarongo 0. They've hit double figures. Remember, what they're chasing is Mpopoma Sports Academy with their 12-0 win over the same opposition in the first round of games in this group. So Shongwe on and scores straight away. Oh, she's such a dangerous overlapping left back. It's Mhlanga, Anele Mhlanga. She has hit the post. It's finished off there to make it 11, and it's Nsovo Numalo with her first goal of the game. '47th minute goal for Nsovo Numalo. All the work done by Tandikile Mhlanga. And she wanted to deceive the keeper. It hits the post, but comes into the path of Soso. That's the nickname for Nsovo Numalo. And it's now Sundowns 11, Otjiwarongo Sports Academy 0. It's going to be a big statement win. As I say, they will play on Sunday against Zimbabwe's Mpopoma Sports Academy, which is going to be a huge game. Wow, so goal count: 4 for Sandra Mugwaru, 2 for Lesa Hutsatsi, 2 for Katleho Malebana, 1 each for Angelique Mohatle, for Princess Shongwe and Nsovo Numalo. Mugwaru looks so composed. There's Princess Shongwe, but that's a poor ball. Can there be a meaningful forward move from Otjiwarongo? Again, when it gets to the final third, they have hardly been able to get the ball up there in this area. At least they apply a little bit of pressure on the Sundowns defence, but it's been really one-sided so far. Mugwaru comes back to help out. Malebana. Chase not really on there. Yeah, and the captain can leave that to go out to Justina. Unbelievable scoreline. As I was saying, that opening goal for Sandra Mugwaru came after 9 seconds. It may well be the fastest goal ever in COSAFA history. And then she went on to get a hat-trick inside 18 minutes, which could well be. We'll leave it to the statisticians, but is surely one of the earliest hat-tricks to come in COSAFA history. They're not getting the distance on these clearances, Otjiwarongo, and putting themselves under pressure all the time. But at least they win it back. This will need a bit of pace here. Bernadette can't get there, but at least they've pushed up a couple of times already in the second half, which is more than they did in the entire first half. Michaela Swartz. Malebane just so composed. There's Princess, the sub. That's a really incisive ball, but it was messed up there by Kamwande, who's been really impressive. It's 11-0, 5 minutes into the second half. Lady Kaipas is still the main striker for Otjiwarongo, but they've hardly been able to lay out their proper formation because they've been defending all the time. Malebane, so composed and imposing is Malebane. There she is again. Passing is just outstanding. Kamwande. It's a good ball. Kumalo could have had another. There's another one brewing here, but it's into the arms of the keeper this time. Chiweza Mohatle. Opportunity for her second. This game is followed by Zimbabwe's Mpopoma Sports Academy against Luwenga Academy of Malawi, which is going to be a much more balanced game, no doubt. Alabana. That time she didn't get it right. In the crowd here, I spotted at half-time Zimbabwe's former coach and captain, Rose Mugadza. Was the captain in Zimbabwe's early days, 25 years ago, as the Mighty Warriors, when they went to the Women's Africa Cup of Nations in 2000 and 2002, and were among the top 4 teams. So Rose Mugadza watching the action here at the Morzengoni Stadium. Injury, it's really going to stretch their fitness, and they arrived just the day before their opening game. Only 2 days recovery, and it's telling now on Otjiwarongo. If there's depth on the bench, coach would need to try out a few other players, you'd fancy. So we're going to be down to 10 goals for now. 53 minutes played, 11-0. Poor clearance. Mugwaro, they're going to come and menace again on the rampage once more. Malebane. Oh, that's a teasing pass. It's a chance for 12. It is there. Ngumalo gets her brace. Musaba Ngumalo. 12-0. Again, a beautiful assist from Katleho Malebana. Incisive pass through that static Otjiwarongo defence. Captain couldn't deal with it. She's punished. Not much chance for keeper Metura Chiweza there. Justina might have done better. So Mpopoma beat Otjiwarongo 12-0 in the opening game. Sundowns have reached a dozen inside 55 minutes. We're live on CAF TV on the COSAFA YouTube channel, bringing you action. It's a day 3 of action at the CAF Under-17 Girls Gift, the Girls Integrated Football Tournament. That's the guilty party, Queen Klute. Free kick for Sundowns, 10 minutes into the second half. Malebana, as always, to be on the set-piece duty. She's got 2 goals herself as a Malebana. Matura Chiweza in goal. It's been tough for her for Otjiwarongo. Malebana chips that forward. Should have let it go. Swartz is up there with the ball. They've got to get it away. Pressure here. Matlanga. Princess. Malebana. She wants to go for it. Katleho. Malebana giving it a try. Again, if you're just joining us, she plays for the Sundowns seniors, the captain, along with Sandra Muguara, who's got 4 goals on the scoreboard. That pair play for the Sundowns seniors, and their class has really told. 2 teams from Namibia. Good to see their participation here. Okakarara Golden Ladies had a tough opening game. They went down 5-0 to Aguila Stars of Zambia. Not looking good for keeper Matura Chiweza. Looking in pain, and also mentally the heads have dropped, understandably. 12-0 down. Referees from Lesotho, Matapelo Morake. So, concerns on the bench, understandably. But the next game is going to be, I think, a much more fair contest when they face Luenga of Malawi on Sunday. As the keeper gets attention, Chiweza. Such a tough game for her. They're looking relaxed on the Mamelodi Sundowns bench, enjoying their time here in Zimbabwe. They'll probably make substitutions in the last 20-25 minutes, I would think. Rest some of the key players for a few minutes before what I think is going to be the final before the final on Sunday, when they face Mpopoma Sports Academy. Chiweza will battle on. You can see there she's a bit muddied because this area of the pitch is wet after we had incessant rain last night in Harare and in Norton. Okay, back underway. Sundowns leading 12-0. These clearances always putting them under pressure. These poor clearances. Numalo getting the 2 most recent goals. And Princess Shongwe, the first of this half, less than a minute after coming on. Mukwara. Second edition of this tournament. Oh, once again, they've got defending to do, and it's their own fault for the poor clearances. Mukwara. She's got 4 so far, and she's got 5 now. Sandra Mukwara, it's 13-0. Five goals inside an hour for Sandra Mukwara. Not happy at all, but it's just been a huge golfing class between these two. Again, we've got to emphasize Mukwara's with the Mamelodi Sundowns senior team. And you can just see how good she is, how strong, how skillful, the pace, getting in the right places. 5-0. 5 goals for Sandra Mukwara, 13-0. Sundowns have surpassed the tally from Mpopoma of the host nation. They menace again. Justina, the captain, has had a tough time with the back. Foul committed there, no doubt, and this is a dangerous position. That's the first yellow card of the game. Cynical foul, that. Assistant over on that side is from Botswana. Morake, the referee from Lesotho. Totally deserved the yellow. So Queen Klute, who's one of the strikers, but she's had to be defending all the time. Malebana to take this. Dangerous position, it's played lowish, and Ngumalo directed it wide off the post. Sundowns 13-0 ahead. So this format gives all the teams 4 matches, as they'll come again for another. This time Chiweza takes it, but they want more, and correctly so, because, as I was saying, goal difference could well be a factor in deciding this group. That effort from Mohatle. So there's no semi-finals here. All the teams will play 4 games at the end of the group stage. We go to placement matches next Wednesday and Thursday. So the top teams in each group will play in the final. Second place teams go into third place match, and so on. Maguire lays it back to Swartz. Action live on CAF TV and the COSAFA YouTube channel. In the sunshine here in Norton, just outside of Harare in Zimbabwe. Malebana was good defending, getting in the way. They just can't get past that halfway line most of the time. That's really good work. Tsatsi, determined play from Tsatsi. It takes 2 to deal with her. Leseho Tsatsi's got 2 goals in this currently 13-0 rout. Also in the crowd here, we've got some of the participants on a CAF D coaching course, which has been taking place. Another thing on the sidelines of this tournament. So many aspects to this gift tournament. So a level D coaching course, entry course for locals. Refereeing course happened as well. Felix Tango Arima led that. There he is in the center of your picture. And then just up there, above them in the 2 rows above, these are participants in the CAF D coaching course. So it's a wonderful package, as well as the action on the pitch. Yesterday, the HPV, the Goal Getters program, promoting the benefits, highlighting to all of the girls in the teams the importance of the HPV vaccination against cervical cancer. CAF and UEFA supporting that one. Sandra Maguire, 5 goals. What a harvest for her. Malebana, wonderful passing moves in from her, but this time it's a bit too much, and she was trying to judge it because there's water on the pitch over there. It's quite wet, so not happy there. Malebana saying you were too slow to get there. Substitution is coming. It's a triple substitution for Sundowns. Mukwaro is off. She's got 5 goals in an hour. So Mukwaro is off. Kamwande's off as well. And so coming on there, Ronchenair. Justina clears it away, but not far enough once more as they'll menace again. Manaka, another of the subs. So Boitumelo Manaka on Ronchenair, who's number 7, and Rapabi Karabu, number 20. Wow, that was worth a try. Princess Shongwe, she was the first sub to come on, so they've had 4 now. They'll menace once more. Nair, who's up in a very attacking role. So the captain remains on. Katlahu Malebana. Sandra Maguire off. Good strategy to give her a rest ahead of the big game on Sunday against Mpopoma Sports Academy of Zimbabwe. Malebana not taking this one. It's a Tsatsi. Into a goodish area. It's fluffed at. Genevieve, the sub there at the back. Mahlanga. The girl with the blonde hair has been really good, Tandakile Mahlanga, nicknamed Sticks, offside there. It's 13-0, Sundowns of South Africa against Otjiwarongo Sports Academy of Namibia. So right up there, number 7, Nair, with the long braids. Testing one. Is it going to be scrambled in? Yes, it is. A substitute scores. Manaka. It's 14. There's another great assist from the captain. Don't think anybody knew where the ball was exactly until Manaka, Boitumelo Manaka, pounced there. It is Sundowns 14, Otjiwarongo 0. And still they come for more. Still Malebana bosses things in that defensive midfield position. The captain looking so strong. Motlate. Motlate again. Outstanding game she's had. That looked as though it came off an arm. Nothing given by our referee from Lesotho. There were the long braids, the scorer Boitumelo Manaka. Princess Shongwe is going to take the corner. Good one from Shongwe, keeper just fists the ball away, and that'll go to the person you don't want to give it to. That's Malebana, the impressive captain. Michaela Swartz once again. Sundowns pinning Otjiwarongo back deep in their own half has been the case throughout this game. 20 minutes to go. Tandikile doing so well at left back. Manaka, who got that most recent goal. Going to be another substitution shortly. That was the offence. Sundowns lead 14-0. That's Nair with the touch, the sub. She keeps possession. Ronica Nair, more danger here for Otjiwarongo. What's the referee going to make of that? Two arms were out and has to give a penalty. Has to give a penalty. Not a natural position at all. Indeed, she was using the arms in defence. And there's a penalty to Sundowns. With the exhausted keeper, Metura Chiweza, with a difficult assignment here. It's Rapabi who's going to take the penalty. Karabo Rapabi, one of the subs. Surely a correct decision that from our referee from Lesotho, Matapelo Morake. To make it 15, it's at Rapabi. And it's saved. Rapabi going to get a second chance. To huge applause. There's a penalty saved. Everybody rooting for Chiweza. Oh, she did really well there. Goes the right way. That's the best moment in the game for Otjiwarongo. And the crowd really appreciated that. It stays at 14 at least for now. Substitution. Tandikile Mhlanga is off. Yola Bala comes on. That was good. That's something to brag about for keeper Metura Chiweza, that she saved a penalty from Rapabi. To keep the scoreline down at 14. All the subs made now for Sundowns. It's just the one for Otjiwarongo, suggesting maybe they don't have the depth on the bench. Malebana, Princess Shongwe. That one lacked precision. It's free to watch the games if you are in Norton, even in Harare. Good day out to come and watch the action here. There's games tomorrow, Saturday's a rest day, Sunday there's big games on here. Swartz, good ball. Yola, the sub, gets her first touch. It's a good one too, as they menace forward once more. And that's a brace for, that's another one for Sundowns. It's Nair with the goal. That's her first goal of the game. The substitute came on a few minutes ago. It was a lovely lay-on there. Deceives the defender, and she's got enough of the net to her right to aim for comfortably. Ronisha Nair. 76 minutes, it's now Sundowns leading 15-0. It was 9-0 at half-time. Malebana. Yola Bala. She looks pretty good as well, earns a free kick. Looking lively. And that'll be another yellow card. Kabihuro is the one who gets the yellow. Malebana to dispatch. 15-0 the scoreline here. Manages to punch, and fortuitously it goes to her teammate, but Sundowns win possession once again. Yola. Swartz. Mokoena. That defensive partnership not tested at all in this game. That's an offside. 13 minutes to go. Looking forward to Mpopoma Sports Academy of Zimbabwe against Luenga Academy of Malawi after this, which will be 3 p.m. local time, which is just under an hour and a half from now. Got that game for you live as well. And here they come again, Numalo. Justina, the captain, puts it behind. That's the best that she could have done. Hopefully Otjiwarongo will have learnt a bit from this experience. Wow, for Justina, she has grafted. Hopefully they'll find more positives than negatives, because getting an opportunity to play Mamelodi Sundowns, it's a big experience. Chiweza Matura injured again. The keeper for Otjiwarongo. She saved a penalty. That was her moment of glory in a tough outing for Chiweza. That's Zintle Mkije. She started the first game. She's going to come on. The keeper is yellow carded, Matura Chiweza. Malebana with the corner. There was an infringement. Otjiwarongo will survive that one. If you're just joining us, goals from the opening seconds. Sandra Maguire scored 9 seconds into the game and went on to get 5 goals. The captain gets a rest now, Katlelo Malebana. And Zintle will replace her, Zintle Mkije. Well, magnificent performance from Malebana. We'll see who the technical study group will name as the player of the match. She might not have got the most goals, that was Maguire, but outstanding from the captain Malebana. They can't clear their lines once more, but there was a foul. Technical study group, by the way, is headed by another Zimbabwe national women's team legend, Sita Telelwe Suanda, nicknamed Quingy 15. So plenty of big names in women's football here in Norton at the CAF Gift in Zimbabwe. Only one goal attempt in the whole game for Otjiwarongo, and that was way off target. Very little has happened beyond the halfway line. It's been complete dominance, a big gap in class. That's over. Angelique Mohatle. She's only had one goal so far. She had 2 in the first game, so her tally's 3 altogether. 6 for Sandra Maguire. Yeah, static in defence. Just lined up across the edge of the box there. Otjiwarongo. They're exhausted. Sundowns have done plenty of running as well. They've been commanding and controlling the game from the start. Slight breeze here, otherwise warm conditions after so much rain last night. There we are, that's the story again. A poor clearance given away to the opposition. They might get punished once more. Shongwe, Princess Shongwe. That's her brace. Keeper didn't move. Princess Shongwe makes it 16. 2 goals for her. Came on as a sub at the start of the second half. The morale has been sapped. 16-0 Mamelodi Sundowns lead. 7 minutes to go. Their bad clearance under pressure straight away, and then they've failed to get it out of the danger zone, putting themselves under trouble. Shongwe fancied it from the edge of the box, well taken, and the keeper doesn't even move and watches it go in. It's Sundowns 16, Otjiwarongo 0. It's a mammoth scoreline here. Nine in the first half, 7 so far in the second half. Six minutes remaining here at the Morzangoni Stadium. Can they generate an attack here? Let's see. Lacking precision, losing balls so often. Schwartz for Sundowns. Do they go all the way and win this tournament? We shall see. They're both on side here. Another big opportunity. Manaka still has it. Shongwe, she scored from there just now. Didn't go for goal that time though. Justina, the captain, she defends. Corner kick once more. 5 minutes to go. Another injury. Out of their depth, but got to say fair play to Namibia, sending 2 teams to this tournament. They will benefit from the experience, but this has been a tough lesson. Justina, the captain, well, she's certainly done her best, gets her body in the way there, and then there's a collision. Sundowns 16, Otjiwarongo 0. There was a foul, so a referee from Lesotho blows. Double header today. Every day there's 2 games when there is action. Popoma of Zimbabwe, they're going to get big support, no doubt, against Luenga of Malawi. The teams arrived about 20 minutes ago, both making noisy arrivals as they went into the dressing rooms. That should be a really good contest. Yola forward. They've definitely got depth. Manaka, the number 2 with the long braids on the left side of attack. She looks good. There she is, Boitumelo Manaka. It was done as a contest very early on. Sandra Maguire scored in the 1st minute and the 13th. Lesotho Tsatsi scored after 15. Maguire got a hat-trick 18 minutes into the game. It was 4-0 by then and already out of reach for Otjiwarongo. To emphasize again, the pitch is a little bit wet and heavy. It's difficult to get distance playing balls along the ground. Here they come once more. There's another injured player. Justina, the captain, is down behind the goal line, but Sundowns are playing on. I think she's still getting attention from that incident. Here they come once more. And they deal with it there with Rejoice at the back. Yala now, one of those subs. Otjiwarongo looking completely out on their feet, exhausted. But they haven't made many substitutions to give relief. Captain has got to come off Justina. And replaced by Shampa. It is 16-0. This is what Sundowns wanted, to surpass Popoma Sports Academy, who beat the same opposition 12-0. This then means that Popoma are going to have to bang in the goals, or aim to bang in the goals, against Luenga in the game that follows. So that should be very entertaining, given that Sundowns will play in Popoma in their final group game. And goal difference might be a factor. Otherwise, if Popoma win game 2 today, then the winner will obviously top the group. Yellow card for time wasting in the 90th minute. Looking very frustrated there. It's been pressure from the start. Here they come with a chance to score once more. Player of the match has indeed gone to Katlego Malebana, which I think is a very fair shout there. As much as Mugwara had 5 goals, there were 2 for Malebana. I lost count of how many assists we had from her. But it was a display of high quality from the captain. So Katlego Malebana is the player of the match. And she'll receive the award after the game from Amanda Dlamini, the CAF ambassador and South Africa legend, and probably one of her biggest inspirations, I would hazard a guess, given that Amanda has inspired so many through her work on the field, but also as a match analyst, as an ambassador. And in development initiatives in general. Exhaustion, bruised and battered Otjiwarongo. Fun for the kids, continuing to trickle in. Looking forward to game 2 today, which is an hour and 10 minutes away. It is a school holidays, so they can come along and watch youngsters and get inspired. Are we going to get another here? Went past the 2 girls in the box. Only 2 minutes of stoppage time, which are nearly done. 9 first half goals, 7 second half goals. This should be the last move of the match. Shongwe on a hat-trick. She won't get it though. That should be it. There we are. Otjiwarongo Sports Academy 0, Mamelodi Sundowns 16. It's a big statement win. It's a win that gives them a really healthy goal difference in Group A. 5 goals for Sandra Mugwara. Outstanding performance and 2 goals for captain Katlego Malebana. Those 2 play for the Sundowns senior team. Their class told. Braces for Lesehu Tsatsi, for Katlego Malebana, for Princess Shongwe as a second half sub, and also for Nsovo Mumalo. Really torrid experience for Otjiwarongo, but hopefully one that they will learn a lot of lessons from, as they've taken on not only one of the best clubs in the region, but on the continent as well. It ends here, Otjiwarongo 0, Mamelodi Sundowns 16. And we've got the second game of the afternoon, also in Group A, to follow, which is sure to be It should be quite something. Amanda Dlamini presenting the Player of the Match award to the Sundowns captain Katlego Malebana. Smiles there. Well, what a goal fest this was. Join us for second game of the day. There's the Player of the Match. Her ball distribution was simply outstanding, Katlego Malebana. She scored twice as well. And as much as Sandra Mugwara got 5 goals, the assists from this girl